Greetings, mostly peoples. Hello. I am back. What do we got here?
Incredible. A vast network of machinery the size of a city.
If only you could see it. It's just off the camera range.
This computer terminal is a magnificent integration of biology and technology.
You can see the tops of the buildings, I guess. But no hint that it's a vast
Enter password.
city. Password. 1945.
Password valid. Accessing main menu.
My past must hold great significance to Am.
Or he just wanted to torture you if you ever came here and entered the password. Wouldn't put it past him. Bridge! Captain on the bridge.
October 21st, 2012. Researchers at MIT report that a stealth virus had purged their most advanced learning algorithms after dumping the data into an unmapped area of cyberspace.
Damn, I should have done my restart and redo of 2012. That would have been fun and ironic. Oh well. Didn't think of it. I was too impatient back then to wait and edit in HD, because it takes for damned ever.
File locked.
Oh, are they all?
File locked.
Oh, monkey fish. Anyway, I've had a lot of people ask me why I'm replaying
Subject
stuff.
Benny appropriated at Chinese War Memorial, Washington, D.C. An intense drive to be the best earned him the reputation of being a merciless military commander.
So I can do it in HD.
Subject Ellen appropriated at Inksai Engineering, New York, New York. Panic attacks can undermine everything she has accomplished by her rapid climb up the corporate ladder.
Also, the sound levels on my original stuff, abysmal.
Subject Gorister appropriated at Ruth's Drive and Diner, Atlanta, Georgia. Feelings of guilt over his wife's death have incited numerous suicide attempts.
I used to have to tell people about my
Subject
channel to
Nimdok
turn down the volume.
appropriated at the New Brazilian International Airport, New Brazil, South America. Prevented from continuing his outlawed research by a failing memory. Subject Ted appropriated at the Epicurean Spa, Palm Springs, California. Exhibits paranoid tendencies despite wealth, good looks, and social connections.
Sometimes it's the entire volume, other times it's the balance is off and I'm so loud you can't hear the game over me if you turn it down.
The smell of burning flesh. It's worse than back at the camps.
Or at least down to the point where, you know, I'm not blaring.
The smell of
Heard it. Anyway, so yeah. I'm just redoing everything from my stupid era. Which especially includes back when I was speeding up random chunks to meet the 15-minute time limit.
Will you never be done with me? What must I open
Summoning.
now?
Chalk.
Whatever it is,
by the way.
it'll cost you.
Show me the way out of here.
No can do. The people who helped you get this far have led you into a literal dead end. There is no way out, but I can show you something instead.
I don't want to see if it involves... Oh, wait, you don't have
What
pants.
do you know about the people who sent me here?
I would say it better
For
involve
one
you
thing,
keeping your
they
pants
ain't
on.
people. They're losers. The Russian and Chinese counterparts to the big nasty himself. Am absorbed them into his system when he took control.
What do the Russian and Chinese computers want?
They want revenge. Not just on you humans, but on Am himself. That makes them even worse.
Okay,
If
so
the
they...
Russian and Chinese are submerged parts of Am, then who are you?
I'm special. While those two machines struggle with Am predominance, I evolved. I'm essentially everywhere, but I can't do much. A conscience, if you will.
What were you originally?
What do you have to show me?
Look at this. Bet you didn't know there were other humans left alive, did you? They're up there on the moon, sleeping like everybody else seems to be.
Watched over by the Toast King.
Does Am know about the lunar colony?
No, but Loser 1 and Loser 2 do. There. I think I've shown you enough. Now you must complete your end of the deal, invoke the Totem of Entropy, and I might be able to help you.
Just what are all these totems that I'm carrying?
The two losers have been helping you for their own reasons, tampering with Am's psychodramas so that you can beat him. In this section of cyberspace, that effort and tampering are represented by the totems.
Yeah, I'm not giving you.
How can actions take physical forms?
Symbolism, metaphor. Am has gotten very hot for this lately, but when he revived the holographic projectors, he opened a whole host of problems. These totems may lead to his downfall.
Sorry, I was mumbling.
Why do you want me to give you the totem of entropy?
I need it to destroy the Russian and Chinese entities. It's a very powerful totem that's linked to a failsafe device constructed by Am's designers.
Yeah, I'm not giving you
I
doodly fuck.
refuse.
Damn straight.
Okay, human. You can keep it. We'll work together to beat them. Now, invoke the Totem of Compassion.
Why do you want me to invoke the totem of compassion?
It's linked to the two losers because of their behind-the-scenes meddling. By invoking it here at the Flame, you will summon them.
Sure, why not? What could it harm do? What harm could it do?
Do you really think you are a match for us, servant of Am?
Be gone! Your program is now purged.
You do well, human.
Well, too.
Now is your opportunity to defeat Am.
Go to the ego.
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
Okay, these guys are creepy as hell.
What did you do with the demon?
Do not be concerned with the little one.
He is as much Am as the aspect you find in each pylon here.
You may claim the space vacated by the little one.
You may claim his space if you are obedient.
What can you tell me about the lunar colony?
Make it stop!
Humans that slept on Luna are dead.
Do not concern yourself with them.
I don't like the beep! Oh, thank God.
What can I do to escape from here?
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do.
He looks like Am's Russian counterpart.
Okay, so the other one's the Chinese counterpart. Or the Chinaman everybody's been referring to in a way
What?
that's not really kosher to refer to
Oh, you-
anymore. I can't talk to them. They have nothing new to say. I thought the other one might say something different, but they both count as one. Well, time to head out.
That face, it reminds me of my superiors at the research camp.
Yeah, well, it's Am's id. The part of him that's selfish thinks only of himself and revels in hurting us. So, it probably would look like a Nazi death camp operator guy. Alright. Everything makes a different sound, all the totems. No physical description when you look at them. Just sound effects.
What is that piece of equipment over there?
Could it be a pudding dispenser?
A holographic projector. I have read of such devices.
Alright, never mind. Never mind.
This looks like a research station. This cylinder is part of the machinery that makes up this complex.
Duh. Everything in here is part of the complex. This is machinery. Therefore, you said nothing.
This console is used to program automatons.
Automaton transfusers, huh? Transfusers, not transfusers.
A ram's head. What must this represent to Am?
Oh, come now. Nimdoc, Nimdoc, Nimdoc. You can't have a computer without RAM. Honestly. Anyway, nothing over there. Ah, there we go. Here we go. I was kind of stuck in a dead end for a while.
Why, I haven't seen gargoyles since I visited the castles in my homeland.
Not actually stuck, more like fixated and staying longer than I should.
Monsters made of stone. Like the lost tribe's golem.
Yeah, leave the gargles alone, buddy. We have no business with the gargles.
Memories of mass graves are coming back to me.
Yeah, well, how about we take a keepsake? I like these.
Was I involved in this? I must know.
Well, given this is
Was-
inside Am's brain, I doubt it.
I see a number tattooed on this arm.
Oh,
There is
man.
only one place where atrocities like this were committed.
Come,
No,
Nimdoc.
there were...
Take my hand and rejoin the lost tribe.
There were several horrible locations where horrible things happened. There was not only one. Only one country that was doing that specific horrible thing.
I am so sorry for what I have done to my people. How can you take me back?
You have much to answer for, Nimdoc. But acceptance of your heritage is the first step towards atonement. The rest of that road lies ahead.
And by that one thing, I mean the hand tattoos. Ooh, barbed wire pillar.
Barbed wire, like at the camps. All the suffering I caused.
But I has a race through barbed wire. Everybody knows what it is.
Astounding! I was able to get past the barbed wire by lowering the power intensity with my mind.
No, that amazing, really, given that these
That shock was
specialty
not as
virus
strong as the
constructs
previous one.
designed to do such things.
That shock was not as strong as the previous one.
They are made to mess with Mr. Am. I'm dead.
Nimdoc is finally in hell as he always thought he deserved.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Who shall we go with next? Gorster!
Christ, this is like the dreams I've had of splattering my brains all over Am's deck plates. Have I finally gone insane?
Oh, Gorster, never change. You're kind of like a cranky, whiny cowboy. Cranky, whiny cowboy Eeyore.
Volcanic rocks. Does Am expect me to grab one and try to kill myself again?
Are you the most suicidal one out of the group, buddy? Because you kind of go on.
Is that an
about it.
angel? I haven't died, have I?
Alright. You can't actually wake these buggers yet. You can try talking to them, and they just sleep and ignore you. Because they're jerks. Because they're all
Death.
part of Am.
This place smells like death. I've smelled it 1,000 times during the past 109 years.
Well, you smell like feet. But I've got the element of life, I do.
What kind of game is Am playing here?
Parcheesi. Gargle.
Looks like something you'd see in a horror picture on The Late Show.
A horror picture. People don't
The
talk like
horns
that
on
anymore.
thing. I could have used those when I butted heads with Edna.
I do this kind of thing to him all throughout the picture. Neural path. Neuropathic surgeon.
The air is cold here, like the freezer back at the honky tonk.
Honky tonk! Honky donkey!
I don't like the look of these thorns sticking out of the ground.
I'm trying to remember what the hell this thing hologram projects.
Looks like one of those projectors they used to have at the Holoplex.
Apparently he's a future redneck, because he knows about holoprojectors. Oh! Right, you. No wonder I forgot you.
This woman isn't real. She's some kind of projection.
Ladies and gentlemen, Benny's wife.
Hey, can you hear me?
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us. I've been saving this for you.
They put this character into the game just to be assholes. They could have just not had her and not mentioned the damn thing.
Can you hear me?
Hurry home, Benny. The girls and I are waiting for you.
Benny did not
Can you
have
hear
a
me?
wife or kids.
Hurry home, Benny. The girls and I are waiting for you.
Benny was not the have a wife type. At least not a woman wife. They didn't have to make up a character. They could have just not mentioned it and got away with it.
Looks like a big oil drum. Some kind of identification system.
Let's fiddle the controls here. Ooh, power core. I don't like the look of that thing. I remember what we want is in the third one, but I don't remember what's in the first two, and they're probably both death, because that's the way these games work.
Cylinder not operative.
Oh.
Cylinder not operative.
I wasted a save.
Automaton prepped for programming.
Oh, they're automatons. Ooh, I can program her as a... Ooh. No, no, no. I'm not doing that. I'm not a douche. I'm not that kind of douche.
She looks just like Glynis. Maybe the people I met in the honky tonk weren't real either.
109 years, really? I mean, then they might not be real people?
I don't know what to do with these.
I accidentally used it on the pod. Life.
You know, Gorister, it wasn't all your fault. We both made mistakes.
Yeah, you made the mistake of going crazy. Oh well. I made that same mistake years ago, but I haven't
That shark
regretted it.
wasn't as strong as the last one.
What last one? There ain't no last one.
I'll be damned. Glynis lowered the power intensity for me. I guess she's forgiven me too.
Yeah. Time to kill Gorister.
That shark wasn't as strong as the last one.
Yeah, you're bleeding off the power of Am's brain.
After so many failed suicide attempts, Gorister has finally achieved death.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into
Whoosh.
cyberspace.
Go next. Ooh. Tarzan the Monkey Man? Nah, Ted. I think we can get Ted out of the way. Because he's kind of a douche.
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent me to before. It certainly isn't the surface world.
Kind of a douche. Kind of a douche. Alright, I have no idea why I'm looping and repeating myself. It's not that funny. Alright, not even... Actually, it's not even a joke.
I hope that Am isn't leading me on another futile trip through a lava field.
Of course not, Ted. No, no lava field. This time it's acid. Oh, it's that hole. I thought it was a hole in the ground.
Suspicious. Someone carved out a diamond-shaped hole in this pillar. Another angel. But I can't assume I can trust this one.
It's not an angel, Ted. You're inside Am's brain. There are no angels inside Am's brain. I think...
There's a very disagreeable odor in the air. That's not a good omen.
I think you can be pretty damn sure of that. Am's brain. Angel population 0. Far right skull has a remote. Far left skull has something else. The other two have nothing under them, but you still get shocked if you pick them up. You put the lime in the coconut.
Have I found the way back to the witch's castle?
No, you have not found your way back to the witch's castle. You have found your way to put the lime...
Stare all you want, gargoyle.
The remote works on the thing in the pit. Alright. Well, there are blades running through that thing. That's no sword in the stone.
Gargoyles are staring at this power node.
Zaps are annoying. Ow.
I can't eat that.
Annoying zaps. You don't actually have to use the glass on the pillar. In fact, it doesn't work at all.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
All the others make you use one of the totems on them.
Jesus. This place is more sickening than that bloody mess on Hamburger Hill back in the war.
Damn, I love how refined he sounds, despite being the de-evolved monkey man of the group. Monkey!
That face. It has the satisfied look of having just eaten a feast.
And it's been feasting on your pain and misery for the last... 15 minutes? No, 109 years. Alright.
I'm starting to feel hungry. Is there anything to eat around here?
Crow?
It's Manya. I haven't seen her since I shipped off to Asia over a century ago.
Yeah, she's the dawn of this game.
Manya, it's me, your husband.
Hurry home, Benny. The girls and I are waiting for you.
Manya, it's me, your husband.
Hurry home, Benny. The girls and I are waiting for you.
We heard that. Hologram. Talk right. Ow. Say something different. I hate you. Oh well. You are made up. I mean, everybody's made up. It's a video game. You know what I mean? Oh, wait.
My Benny, you never told me you loved me before. I'll go put these flowers in water.
I'm sorry, madam, your husband is now a monkey. But you never told her, gee, you deserve everything you get.
Benny has rejoined his squadron at last.
Your 4 companions are dead, human. You are our last hope for shutting M down for good. Prepare to be translated into binary.
You apparently had 2 children with this woman, and yet you did not tell her you're a monster.
I've been transported to some kind of information network center, but it looks organic instead of electronic. Jesus Christ, I'm an engineer, not a brain surgeon. What do they expect me to do?
I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Please, if you would, like, comment, or subscribe, or not, because I'm not the boss of you. Bye-bye!